Good morning, everyone. For those of us who are waking up early tracking this system, we are starting to see sleet across most of the area right now. This will eventually transition into freezing rain, but sleet is definitely better than freezing rain when it comes to power outages, icy roadways, and traction on the roads. But again, this will transition here soon. So let's break this all down. This is looking over Asheville right now. You can see some ice frozen on the camera, and it is a bit breezy. The camera is moving right now, and we are starting to see a bit of a break towards Asheville, but that will change. Over downtown Greenville right now, it looks like a winter wonderland, but this is not snow. This is sleet. I know it looks like snow and you can pick it up like snow, but it's mainly ice and sleet pellets. Sleet is when it falls from the sky as snow, melts, and then refreezes as ice before it does hit the ground. Still not great to drive on those, so make sure to stay indoors. Right now, most of the sleet across the area, you notice the light purple we can see is sleet. And it is transitioning in towards that darker blue right now. That's telling us it is transitioning in towards a liquid, which means eventually this will transition into freezing rains. We are starting to see those temperatures warm up just a bit. So this dark blue isn't the best news. This will eventually turn to pink when it transitions into freezing rain. So freezing rain is rain that falls from the sky as rain and then freezes completely as ice on an object or the ground. And that's why we are expecting the power outages to worsen, also tree damage across the area, and roadways will start to ice over as well. We have the sleet on it for the moment, but it's mainly sleet pellets, which has a little bit more traction than ice. So right now, some of us are seeing some storm reports, but this is mostly just storm reports of some ice across the area. All these circles across the board, that is telling us there are reports of accumulation. Now, most of us are seeing about 1/10 of an inch. So let's break it down city by city. As we head towards Toccoa, let's travel back down 85 towards Georgia. Toccoa right now saw an accumulation of about 2/10 of an inch. Once we see this transition into freezing rain, that's when those accumulations will really start to ramp up. So right now, about 2/10 of an inch near Toccoa. Then we travel all the way back towards downtown Greenville. Towards downtown Greenville, we've had about 2/10 of an inch. This has actually gone up in the last couple minutes. It was at 1/10. Now we're at 2/10. So again, starting to see that accumulation rise. Still stay indoors. If you have to head out for an emergency, sleet is a bit easier to drive on than freezing rain. Traveling up north towards Pickens, let's head towards Pickens right now. If you are in Pickens near 178, accumulation up to almost 1/2 an inch already. They've seen quite a bit of sleet over the last few hours. This did start last night. Now, some of us haven't seen really much accumulation at all. To measure accumulation, you need at least 1/10 of an inch. So as we travel closer towards I-26, going towards Spartanburg, Gaffney, and Union, down towards Lawrence, we aren't seeing accumulation totals just yet. You might see a light glaze of sleet across your yard or maybe your back porch right now. But once this starts accumulating up towards about 1/10 of an inch, then it will show up on the radar. Traveling up towards Asheville and Hendersonville, also not seeing much of an accumulation for ice either, or the sleet. Again, this will start to change in the next few hours. So stay inside still. Sleet, I know, looks like snow, but this is still technically ice. And this will transition into freezing rain in the next few hours. So let's time this out. Right now, seeing mainly sleet. We are slowly starting to see that transition on the radar. We saw that color change. Once it turns what we say pink on the radar, that's telling us it is freezing rain. Again, that's rain falling from the sky that then glazes as ice across the area. This is in the next hour or so, we see this start to move through as freezing rain. If you're up near Cullowhee, Franklin, down heading in towards North Georgia, you'll actually see some more cold rain. So you'll have less totals for your ice accumulation. This continues to be moved through all throughout the morning. This is by noon. It is a bit lighter heading in towards about 12 o'clock, so that lunch hour, but it's still falling. That's why accumulations will be near 1/2 an inch towards an inch in areas before this is over. Now, once we get towards about 3 to 4 o'clock, we watch a cold front develop. This is going to sweep across the southeast. Just to our south near Columbia, there is a threat for thunderstorms, so temperatures are much warmer. But then as this moves through towards I-85 for us, we are going to see this transition into a cold rain, mainly after about 4 to 5 o'clock. One thing with this, if you do watch it outside as it does move in, there's just enough convection with the ice moving in. You could see some lightning and thunder within this system. Now, it's not severe weather, but it will move through the area. It kind of takes that moisture with it. And then by about 7 to 8 o'clock, we're almost dry. So we are still expecting freezing rain throughout most of the day before those accumulations start to add up. Changes into rain Then we dry out, but because that cold front moves through, takes that moisture with it, we clear out Monday, but then winds will begin to pick up, and that's when we see the issue when it comes to power outages and icy roadways and also tree damage, because we'll have wind gusts near 45 miles per hour on Monday, and that's going to cause some issues, especially with trees that were already damaged by Helene. So it's pretty breezy right now. These will only worsen throughout the afternoon and into Monday. We just had a wind gust of 22 in Greenville, 18 in Lawrence, 23 in Elberton, and 20 in Walhalla. Then we start to see it ramp up. Later this afternoon, towards the upstate, winds will be the strongest, near about 30 to 35. Towards the mountains, near about 20. And then once we get towards the evening on Sunday, that cold front moves through, and the strongest winds always come in behind a cold front. So as we go towards Monday, we will see wind gusts near 40 to 45 miles per hour towards the mountains and near 30 here in the upstate. By this point, you have the ice on the trees, you have the ice on the power lines, and again, trees were damaged by Helene. These are weaker, so it brings down those tree limbs with heavy ice on it. Whether it's half an inch, whether it's an inch, so our impacts are still the same. We've had a few reported power outages already across mainly western North Carolina, but this will become more widespread throughout the afternoon and really into Monday, once the winds will begin to pick up. And then refreezing and black ice becomes a problem. I wish we had warmer temperatures in the forecast after this, but the ice from today will start to impact us through the rest of this week. So for Monday and Tuesday, it's still an alert day. We're at 28 degrees Monday morning, 36 by the afternoon. But then even if we're above freezing for today, we drop towards 6 degrees on Tuesday. That is the actual temperature. 35 by the afternoon, and then we go into that pattern of melting in the afternoon slightly, refreezing in the morning. By Saturday, we're at 38 degrees, so we are nice and sunny, but we are still below average in the 30s. We don't see much relief for at least another week. For the mountains, similar story, alert days all the way through Tuesday. We drop towards 2 degrees Tuesday morning, and then we melt in the afternoon, refreeze in the morning, and we'll see that pattern through the next weekend.